Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Hello. Mic check, mic check. Okay. I think we're good to go. Make sure everything's censored. Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's been a while. How's everyone doing? All right. Okay, I'm on this one. Yeah, I just got everything like reset up. But today will still probably be a little bit of a short stream, so I can finish reordering things. Like, there's some stuff I have to set up because not only was I packed up just in case the fire did look to be ugly, I have to get ready for school starting next week. But yeah, so I don't know how frequent the streams will be up until then, but then once I get settled in, I'll probably figure out what's gonna happen. And then as well, I'm still working on another video. I still have to record the actual tutorial video for the last one I uploaded, because just so people can, if they want to avoid that cringe fest, they have like a legit tutorial to watch. I don't want to have to force anyone to watch that if they really want to try that method for being in their Zoom classes. Oh damn, it's so vain for you. I'm sorry. But I guess good evening. That refreshing Christmas in the air, the vibrant flurry of reds and oranges and yellows gently swirling down from the treetops. It's definitely autumn, and with autumn comes Halloween. While I'm not into horror as much as someone like Yuri, I've always enjoyed Halloween. It gives a good excuse to indulge in all things horror, not to mention prank friends and enemies. Might need some needed to wake up. Wait, I did censor. Okay. No, can't have that here. I'm sorry. Maybe if I was live streaming on like, what is it? Doesn't Pornhub have their own like live service or something? I don't think it's just for cams. Like, I think people actually can stream on that. Just imagine like you see all these like cam girls, and the next thing next to it you just see some dude streaming fucking visual novel. It gives a good excuse to indulge in all things horror, not to mention prank friends and enemies. Man, Sayori and I used to go all out on each other when it came to Halloween pranks. Speaking of, she's late as usual. Sayori, there you are. Hurry up or we'll miss out on all the fun. Oh god, anytime they're gonna bring up like, oh, Sayori is late or something, it just makes you anxious. Wow, I'm going as fast as I can. I took a little nap after school, so I was putting on my costume. A little nap, huh? Something tells me that this nap was more than just a cat nap. Well, you still look pretty nice at least. A cowgirl. liking the Halloween twist on it. Has a really cool vibe to it. PH Gaming when? AX Finar. I don't know. I'll think about it. You look great as well, Domo. I haven't seen you in a costume for ages. It's really bringing back memories. Ah, thanks. Yeah. Can you believe that I actually put effort into this? I laughed to myself. There I was, thinking I'd outgrown Halloween, yet here I am. I don't know how you can okay, maybe you can outgrow. I feel like if anything, people will outgrow the dressing aspect of it. But it's like you get free candy when you on Halloween, so why not? Oh, but then again, this is taking place in, I think Japan's version of Halloween's different. Like, it's mostly, at least what I've seen, is like partying and stuff. Like just the dress up part, which is kind of lame. I mean, Halloween without free candy, like I can't imagine. That's just boring, man. It's Halloween after all. I just wonder what the others are gonna look like. Wait, I gently opened the door. No. Her question lingers in my head as we make our way to school. Along the way, I spot a couple of other people also dressed up. One guy doesn't look too out of the ordinary. Brown fedora, red and green sweater. It's his glove that's the giveaway. It sports a row of blades. Upon closer inspection, his face looks charred and burnt. Impressive makeup, to say the least. Sayori flinches as she passes him. Wah! I don't like the look of that guy. I bet he'll give me nightmares. Whether that was an intentional pun or not is up for debate. Ooh, look at them, Domo. I can't help but grin as I see what Sayori's pointing to. A group effort with one person in a brown Great Dane dog onesie. Next to him stands a nervous-looking guy with shaggy brown hair, while a confident-looking blonde man leads the pack, accompanied by 2 women. Ooh. It's a pretty big contrast from the costume we saw beforehand. The walk to school feels more like a parade with a variety of characters ranging from horror to cute, western to eastern. A creepy-looking pale girl with jet black hair covering her face ambles past us without a word. Sayori clings to me. Why do people have to dress up so scarily? Well, it is Halloween. I know. It's just that some of these costumes and the makeup are so convincing. Is there gonna be like one actual legit like killer like among the crowd? I squeeze her hand gently. Sayori, they're just people having fun. Look, I'll say hello to the next one. You'll see they're just celebrating Halloween. There's nothing to be afraid of. She doesn't look very convinced, but nods anyways. The next person to walk by us doesn't look too scary. Kinda looks like a janitor with dark overalls and an expressionless white mask. Sure, the mask is a bit unsettling, but at least he... Okay, never mind. He's got a huge knife. Hey, nice costume. The masked man doesn't reply, although he does stop walking. Now he's just standing there wordlessly, looking at us both. I don't think this is doing Sayori any favors. You, on your way to a party? No response. Dude, this is creepy. He tilts his head as he fingers fiddle with the hilt of the knife. Oh god. This is the true death flag right here. Well, Sayori tugs at my sleeve as the man carries on walking. Maybe he was a mime. Sure, let's go with that. The school grounds look completely different at night. With the lights out and the usual noises absent, the whole building has a totally different vibe. I can't help but shiver slightly as we draw closer. It's crazy how the hustle and bustle of the place really brings it to life. With all of that gone, the sleeping school looks like the typical haunted buildings you see in horror movies. The windows, devoid of any light, are sinister and uninviting. The faint light of the moon past the grounds in an ethereal glow. Either way, we must be the only students who are breaking into the school to celebrate Halloween. Hardly the most so we're breaking in. Hardly the most wild of places to break into, but the sight in front of me confirms that it's perfect for the festivity. I thought it was like an actual hosted event. Oh, not cryptic, so. Domo. Don't tell me you're scared, Sayori. Hey, you are too. I puffed my chest out in a comedic display of fall bravado. I'm not. She playfully rolls her eyes. If you say so. By the way, where are the others? Right behind you. I can't help but let out a yelp of surprise as the unexpected voice causes me to jump out of my skin. Meanwhile, Sayori is in a furious fit of giggles, shaking with laughter. Hey, what's so funny? Don't tell me you weren't scared either. I saw her coming. Monaco holds an... Oh, she's adorable. Monaco holds an expression torn between sympathy and amusement. Sorry, Domo, but it was too good an opportunity to mess up. Ah, typical. Always trying to scare us. Ha! You should have seen your reaction. Ah ha ha ha. I pull a knife. Very funny. Nice costume, by the way. She does a twirl. Ah, thank you. I wasn't sure what to go with in the end. It felt weird putting on a costume. I can't even remember the last time I did anything for Halloween. I'm guessing this is the first time you broke into school, huh? You shouldn't be proud of that, Domo. Aw, come on, Monica. Where's your rebellious teenage spirit? You're a witch, after all. Aren't they meant to go up to mischief? Yeah, come on. It'll be a lot of fun. No one will find out. In all the excitement of preparing for Halloween, I totally forgot that Monica was a perfect student. The thought of breaking in, especially into school, must be completely foreign to her. Still, sometimes you gotta have a little fun. Today of all days as well. Her wry smile works its way onto her face. Just for today. I feel like... Yo, things aren't gonna like pick up and go south, is it? This is just a special event. I mean, I could have skipped it. And I think someone mentioned it's fine to actually skip it, but I'm just getting the full... Actually, never mind. I was gonna say I'm getting the full playthrough, but then again, we're not getting the full playthrough. It's okay. It's okay. I can always check out the nudity later. As it turns out, breaking into school is kind of easy. That, or we just got lucky. We managed to find a window that's unlocked. Especially the music. The music it's still unsettling. It's like, it feels not per se boss battle music, but like something like epic. Not epic. No, what am I saying? Something dark is gonna happen. The interior of the darkened school looks just as spooky as the interior. My imagination is doing me no favors. Every sound we make seems exceedingly unwelcome, like we've stumbled into the den of a monster. Even with Sayori and Monica near me, I can't help but feel uneasy. I was all for the idea of breaking into school, but now that we're actually inside, it's only just dawning on me how creepy darkened schools really are. I swear I heard a rumor that a couple years ago a student committed suicide in this very school. Did she hang herself? I shiver as I simultaneously try to block out the memory and remember more of it. No, that wasn't it. She just disappeared one day. Imagine a Monica versus Sayuri fight sensei. What is... I paid to watch that. Reminds me of the music in the Hamlet from Darkest Dungeon. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh my god. Monica versus Sayuri? Why? I feel like... I don't know. Do you think Sayuri looks like a fighter? She's like the type of character that wouldn't hurt like an insect or anything, you know? No trace of her. Almost like her very being was just deleted. It's a bit too close. Gone like that. Maybe it was Monica. I mentally shake myself. No, that didn't happen. Those are just silly rumors that school kids like to spread to creep each other out. But a part of me can't help but imagine. What if that actually did happen? Would her ghost still be roaming these very halls, twisted with vengeance, prowling for victims? What if... Here we are! Monica's voice snaps me out of my spectral spiel. We're outside the club room. I can spot Yuri and Natsuki inside, poring over a pumpkin carving. It's a shame we're doing it in this room. Huh? Why? Well, it's Halloween, right? The classroom opposite to us is where that one student hung her... God damn it. Oh, no. So is this like a filler? I feel like this is like a filler to the main drama of the main story. So we're... Oh, okay. Hung herself. Everybody says Monica winks at me, opening the door. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Hey, guys. You two look great. Yuri blush. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Her hair's like all back and everything. Fancy. Yuri blushes. It looks like she's gone for some sort of gothic vampire outfit, which, given her taste in horror and poetry, is a really good fit. God, she's so elegant. Ah! Thank you, Monica. It is quite enjoyable to express my love for horror in this way. Poems are, of course, gratifying to write, but this makes up a nice change. Sayuri wanders over, trying to figure out what Yuri is meant to be. Are you, a vampire? Yes, a gothic one, in the vein of Anne Rice's vampires. It's not too dark, is it? Relax, Yuri. It's Halloween. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. It's fitting. You can see Sawyer's What? Sayuri's manly face? What do you mean? I want to be like, hey, are you approaching? Sayuri just simply walking. Goth Yuri, vest Yuri. I was hoping it'd be like one of the ones with like, you know how like their outfits are similar to this, where it's like revealing in the upper body area. Yeah. I really like yours as well, Natsuki. Pretty spooky. Oh god. At first I couldn't tell that I couldn't tell that her sleeves were dark. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with her body at first? Oh god. Flat. Oh, that should be your name for today. Sorry, where the heck are you? Not spooky. Ah, cringe. That's your new name. It's super fitting. Natsuki looks at Monica and Yuri in a desperate plea. After getting no response, she sighs deeply and starts up again. Sorry, yeah? That's literally the stupidest thing I've heard all day. Everyone but Sayuri breaks down into laughter. Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but it's the truth. But it's cute. Cute? I'm a skeleton. How in the world is that cute? Oh god. Oh, here we go again. A blood ski. Hey. Oh, is this bullying? It's alright, they're fictional. It's Halloween. This day is supposed to be like the opposite of cute. Well, I won't lie. That's a pretty fitting name. Not spooky. She grins. Sorry. Oh, come on, Yuri. Yuri could have come up with a better nickname. Yuri? You're putting me on the spot here, Natsuki. To her credit, at least she didn't call her not spooky. Domo? Sorry, I really can't deny Sayuri her moment of glory. The hell is with this muffin thing? Muffski? Oh my god. Stop. Fine, but only if I get to give her a dumb nickname too. Wait, Sayuri, what exactly are you? A cowgirl, right? Sayuri tips her hat down and adopts a southern cowboy drawl. It's high noon. Of course, what else was I expecting? Well, not a very good one. There's silence for a moment. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the tumbleweed going by. Fitting for a cowboy, at least. Sayori? It's midnight. It's high. God, stop! No. Oh, God. It's high moon, man. You've been watching too many spaghetti westerns, Sayori. Spaghetti? Now I'm just hungry. This is the part of why. This is part of the reason why I like Halloween. It really brings everyone together, even if the premise of the festivity is a bit dark. I figured you like Halloween the most, Yuri. It's pretty much a day dedicated to horror. Although it's pretty great seeing a skeleton, a cowboy, a vampire, and a witch all in the same room. Not exactly every day you get to see that. I just remember all the silly things we get up to. All the pranks, the scary movies. Yeah, it's pretty silly, but that's what makes it fun. Plus, I can't wait to scare y'all with my ghost story. It's gonna be the best. Aw, not spooky. Please don't make it too scary. We already passed a bunch of people in terrifying outfits on the way here. This horrible guy with a glove made of knives. Yuri smiles softly. No surprise, she recognizes the character. You won't sleep well tonight, will you, Sari? Sorry. Can't make any promises. We all share a collective laugh at Sayori's pouts. Speaking of festivities, I brought something that I believe would contribute to the intoxicating nature of the mysticism of Halloween. It's rather decadent, but since it's a special occasion... Yuri slides a slender black wine bottle out of her... Wait, how? Wait. Its glass takes on... Oh, it's just a bottle, right? It takes on a alluring shine beneath the fluorescent lights. I was able to find a nice chianti. Yuri? Is that apple cider, Yuri? No, I think that's wine. Right? The fact... just totally ignoring that he has his own harem. That will really just make me type him back. Oh my god. I mean, wait, they're technically... what year were they in? I mean, it doesn't matter. A lot of people do underage drinking. It's fine. I don't think alcoholic drinks are allowed on school grounds now, are they? Not to mention that we're underage anyway. The fact that it's Yuri doing it. The fact that, like, she's already so shy and now she's like, I guess supposedly breaking the law here. Yo, this is epic. This is why Yuri's best. Let's go. I'm sorry. I just thought that given that we're trespassing. Yeah, I get. Okay, that's fair. I just thought that given that we're trespassing anyways. I don't know what I was thinking, and now the atmosphere is ruined too. It's fine, Yuri. At least you didn't bring it during a regular club meeting. Just be careful not to let anyone catch you with it. I'll have to admit though, you're the last person I would have. Yeah, same. Okay, okay. Glad we're on the same page here, main character. No, it's not. No, okay, hold up. I didn't want to disclaim. I don't approve of it. I'm just saying. At least for me, in my area, when I was going to high school and everything, everyone was drinking. Not me though. By everyone, I mean everyone except for me, because I'm a good boy. I'm a good kid. High school was. I was okay. Okay. No. I waited till I was 21, like a responsible adult. I'll have to admit though, you're the last person I would have expected to bring something like that here. Yuri must be under the influence of the witching hour or something. There's still an hour or so until the witching hour. You know what I mean. Hey, it's okay. Let's just add to this story. The story? Yeah, you know, the story that we'll be telling people later about tonight. Hey, you better leave that not spooky stuff out of it. Nope. Sorry. Not spooky. Alright. Cut it out, you two. To be honest though, I'm a bit curious about how the wine tastes. Oh, come on, Monica. Aren't you supposed to be the responsible one here? Ha 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 ha. You're right. She casts a wistful gaze at the wine as she says that though. Sayori and Natsuki seem to be glancing at the bottle curiously as well, while Yuri hesitantly stows it back in her bag. No, that's just a waste. No, bring it. Keep it out! Don't lie to the stream at Halloween night. Wait, you start early? I thought... Isn't it like custom to not drink until like evening hours or something? I don't know. All I hear is like, oh, if you drink in the morning, it's like weird or something. Alcohol overdose? Like, no, guys, I'm not like a drinker. I can't. It raises my blood sugar. Okay, everyone. Let's move along to the main event, shall we? Who wants to share their poem first? Was there a poem creation segment before this anyways? I don't think there was. Oh god, I forgot how hard her handwriting is. Ethereal, somber sounds of midnight malice float around a chastised chalice. Writing otherworldly winds, letters torn from nails pinned. A looming figure takes my hand, leading me through with sympathy canned. Cumbersome weights, something my shoulders, with the serenity of falling boulders. Their words are muffled by lament, false assurance fails to dent the fierce fuck, a fleeting fear. Time is lost, no longer here. Cobalt nerves, fractured soul, with the luminescence of coal. Clacking footsteps from below. Echo, 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 echo. Yeah, I'm too dumb for poetry. I don't know what happened. Very nice. He takes at least 8 shots after each shot of these streams. I only stream for like an hour or two. It's not like it puts a toll on me that I need to get like I don't need alcohol to help me with it. I wonder how much you drink. Oh my god, guys. Maybe I should wait. I can't remember. I don't know how it works for Twitch or for YouTube. What's TOS for drinking on stream? I guess as long as you don't do anything stupid. Which I don't do. For a moment the room is silent. Oh no, I went too far, didn't I? No, it's just the kind of thing we're looking for. Would you like to tell us what you were thinking of when you wrote this? Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. It's a bit hard to describe, but sometimes there are nights where my mind just seems to be full of noise. Nights where I can hear... Oh god, she trails off absent-mindedly. Did she get caught up in her own poem that much? Hey, Earth to Yuri. Is she like hearing voices or something? Wait, you sound like you're in a documentary while reading the poem. What do you mean? Esports, bro. He just asked about TS on drinking on stream and still denies that he drinks. Well, no, I didn't. Okay, I can. I don't drink before the stream. I can drink, and I have drank. I have drank. I have drank. But I can only drink like literally like a I don't know what the measurement was. I can only have a certain amount every day or like a certain amount every week at most. Because if I abuse it, which I mean to begin with you shouldn't, just putting that out there. But for me, like I have to be really careful with it, otherwise I could spike my blood sugars. And the fact that I'm like already without complications, I don't want to have to get to the stage where I have to inject insulin into myself, because 1, I don't like needles. 2, I will die. No, I'm not lying to you guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get sidetracked. Maybe if I maybe like once every other week we could do something. But that's only if I'm like down to even go out and buy the shit. I don't want to go outside during this time. Is your mother a Karen? No. No, if anything, my mother's like one of the most like open-minded. Like she gives me a lot of my freedoms. I'm able to do pretty much whatever I want as long as it's not like dangerous or irresponsible. Like when I turned 21, I went out. She was like, "All right, you can go choose your own first bottle of alcohol and whatnot." I forgot what I had for my birthday. I just know that like I ended up actually drinking a lot because it was before my diabetes appointment, and so I remember that day I felt so shitty. Like I felt like I checked my blood sugars after that, and I think it was like the highest it's ever been, because like normally I'm at around like 98, 100 or something like that. And like you're not supposed to go like over a certain amount. I know I'm like, oh god, I'm getting sidetracked here. I just had a really high blood sugar that day, and I gotta watch it. It's okay, Yuri. Don't feel like you have to rush. Yeah, take your time. Right. Do you ever consider doing other content like gaming? Yeah, so gaming is just pretty much just for the streams. For my channel, I don't know. I pretty much just, if I'm feeling interested in a certain thing, like maybe a certain anime came out that I really want to talk about, that's what I'll do. I guess what I'm really enjoying right now is the manga recommendation videos, because it allows me to be a little bit more creative. They're not really that creative, because I'm just taking panels and like I'm trying to present it for people, but it allows me to be creative more in the editing sense, which is kind of fun. Like the Caterpillar manga video that I did was probably like my favorite that I've edited, at least, because I got to do some animation, like simple animations with like the panels, which was really cool. Like that was the first time I've ever done that. Like I didn't know you could animate like a static image, which was really cool to do. Among Us? I don't know. I don't really play with friends. Not that I don't have friends. I do have friends. But... oh god. Well, as I was saying, I wanted to try and capture the feelings one might have on a bit of a dark night. Wait, aren't all dark nights dark? It's a metaphor, sorry. I think Yuri's trying to talk about when people are going through a difficult time. That's right, Domo. The dead of the night can be very fickle. Oh, if anything, that does just bring it up more that, well, she had... her mom died, right? Like, I think we came to that, oh god. No, guys. Stop. I'm fine. I'm fine. I have friends. I'm not lonely. It's just, it's like, I don't know. For me, it's like when you watch anime, it's kind of for, unless you've already watched it and you want to share it with friends or family, like I have. I like watching an anime by myself for the first time. I can enjoy it more. It's the same thing with games. Multiplayer games, I've kind of had my fill with it. I used to play Counter-Strike a shit ton and stuff, and it's like right now I'm kind of on like Apex. But like I'd rather play more single player, like story-based games, just to, I guess, I don't know. It's just that's true. You guys are my friends. Yeah, so see, I'm not lonely. I'm fine. It can be a peaceful time as the world around us winds down, but sometimes being alone with our thoughts can be terrifying. This poem was an attempt to reclaim some of that darkness. Well, I think you did a great job with that, Yuri. Yeah, I really liked it. You did? Thank you. What was... I want to keep the same order that we've been doing. What was it? Sayuri? Not... I think we just went down. Oh, finally, handwriting that I can read. Monaco Among... Oh my god, that's good. the literature club members playing Among Us. I don't know how the game works. I've watched some clips of it, but like I do know what you're talking about. I think the only what was it? Yeah, I have a couple friends that do play it, but I mean right now I'm not in the mood to buy more games. I don't know how much is the game expensive? I haven't checked. But like I'm not really into buying more games because I've bought so many games in the past month already that I haven't finished. My old friend, there is a dark and hollow thing that falls close and to me clings. It sticks to me and turns and turn when I spin around and discern. In the dark, in the deep, the faintest shape that it keeps. It goes away when sunlight shines. The sun shines sweet and warm and kind. But does it really? Is it gone? Or does it secretly keep on? Is it really hiding there, staring from beneath the chair? Glaring from atop the stairs, nowhere but yet everywhere. In the corner, in the gap, I stare in and it looks back. Weighing, weighing, weighing down. Draining, draining, draining out. I think this is... I know it's Halloween poems. But... I don't know. No, I think I'm trying to read to it. Every time she has a poem, I always think it has to do with how her feelings aren't mutual between the main character. Oh, it's only $5. Oh, it's on Android for free. Okay. I don't know, maybe. The thing is, I don't think I'm... Is it similar? Is it similar to like how Triple T or Murder works in Gary's mod? Because I'll just say this: I am shit at those games. I am shit at those modes. Everything is unplayable on Macbook. That was very interesting, Sari. I always enjoy seeing a poet step out of their comfort zone a little, but especially when it comes to writing horror. What do you mean? You typically don't write darker poems, correct? Unless I've misinterpreted. No, you're right, Yuri. That was a real change of pace, and it was fun. Well, I'm glad my suggestion has gone down well. I figured it would be fitting for the occasion. Don't give her too much praise. She'll start thinking she's the next Stephen King. Hey, I'd be a great horror writer. Actually, no, wait, I wouldn't. I'm not big on, like, you know, actually scary stuff. Makes sense. What's this poem about anyway? Oh, well, it's about whatever you think it's about. Are you trying to sound like Yuri? No, silly. I didn't write it with such a specific thing in mind. It can be about whatever you fear the most. Hiding away, always there, never leaving. Even when you think it's all sunshine and rainbows, it never truly goes away. So it can be whatever you think it is. It's like Mafia meets Triple T. Oh. It's not really about being. The main thing about it is just to break friendships, not even the gameplay or being a good game. Apparently, I thought it was a new game, and then I read up, and apparently it released like a couple years back. That's insane. I mean, given that like we are pretty much all bored in our homes now, so. But that's amazing that the game got like some resurgence. A terrible secret, a scary monster, a childhood fear of the dark. It could be made up, or it could be real. It doesn't just scare you. Maybe whatever it is drains you as well, bit by bit. And what makes it scary is knowing it's always there. Holy crap. It's safe to say that no one expected that from her. The temporary silence in the room confirms that. Natsuki frowns, evidently nonplussed by what she just heard. Even the cool, calm, collected Monica looks a little taken back. Yuri, on the other hand, smiles contentedly, seemingly unfazed by the somber explanation coming from Sayori's mouth. Wow. Okay, it's not just me who didn't see that coming, right? Laughter fills the clubroom. I mean it, Sayori. Your use of metaphors and use of darker thematic imagery was very refreshing to see. Just do me a favor and don't turn into another Yuri, okay? Otherwise we'll have 2 suicides in the classroom. Oh, good. Natsuki. Kidding. It was great, Sayori. Oh, you guys. And then we have Natsuki and Monica. Right, the big font. Okay, so yeah, I released in 2018. I lost like all my friends to the game. I played a game that's similar to that. I don't know if anyone has played 100% Orange Juice. It's not like you start hating everyone, but it's more like, because the game's so RNG based, because it's based on like the cards and I think the dice roll you get and stuff. But it's like if you actually play your cards right, because like literally, it can make people mad. I know I've gotten mad at my friends during that game. I don't know. I love 100% Orange Juice. I wonder if I should play it on stream sometime. What do you mean I'm acting sus? Wait, what is going on here? You've already ruined Among Us due to some very naughty. I saw those. I saw those. That's all. I know what you're talking about. I've seen some because of the Discord event with my friends. What are all these false accusations? The dark. Sometimes I lie awake at night, sitting in a room devoid of light, and think about the monsters waiting in the dark. I can't even imagine what they look like. Maybe sharp claws and skin lined with spikes. Maybe a mouth that could swallow me whole. Maybe red eyes that could pierce my soul. They could eat me right now if they wanted, yet they wait. Waiting for me to close my eyes. Waiting for me to dream of the light. Waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But now I'm thinking about the monsters and I'm still lying awake in the dark. You vote me out and stream ends. What you guys do? No. Yeah, I know. It's not great. Actually, I quite like it, Natsuki. It's pretty obvious that horror is something out of your comfort zone. But you did an exceptional job at combining your style of writing with horror. Fear is a very complex emotion, so it's a challenge putting it into simple words. But I'd say you did quite well. I would have to agree with Monica. Fear isn't something that is meant to be completely understood. The complexity behind what a person fears and why they're afraid of it is almost unfathomable. Your poem is about a fear of the dark, or more specifically, a fear of the unknown, yes? Yeah, just I don't like not knowing what's there. I don't like not feeling safe. That is anxiety. Keep throwing heavy allegations that have a 99% probability of being true, Tomo. My poem is all about how your imagination plays tricks on you when you're in the dark. I thought you guys would have like more faith in me. My poem is all about how your imagination plays tricks on you when you're in the dark. You know that there's no such thing as monsters, but like, you can never be completely sure. That's what scares me, that uncertainty. I can relate. But as I was saying, it's certainly a feat encapsulating something as complex as fear into 4 simple stanzas. Natsuki smiles proudly. How to vent like Domo? Wait, what do you mean how to vent? Like, have I vented? I haven't vented, have I? Well, if I vented, I'm sorry. I swear I've never vented. What can I say? I'm good at what I do. Yeah, well done, Natsuki. Sorry, if you say that one more time, I'll... Anyway, moving on. And just Monica. And just Monica. Oh, okay. This is just all Among Us stuff. Ah, yes, my favorite. Oh, God. My mind, reverie, I wake up, cold, black night, silent and still. I fall to my knees, splinters in my hand. Dust in the air, cold. Where am I? I reach for the light I need. Is it there? The switch is pressed. I feel the warmth on my face and my hands on my arm and my arms and my... Wait, these aren't... I wake up. These aren't... I wake up. It's dark all over. Cold. Silent and numb, I reach my hand out. I have no eyes to see, but I can feel it. I press the switch. The warmth fills me. The dark comes again. I die again. I wake up. Noise in my ears. Voices? Cold. I reach out and feel. Nothing. Where is it? Wasn't it real? Wasn't it here? Everyone reaches, but nobody can touch it. The dark comes again. We all die again. I wake up. Here again? Hey, wait a minute. It's like the whole beginning to this mod. She disappears and then she comes back. We start all over again, but in different. Are you guys playing like transcribed Among Us in the chat? What is this? Monica bows a little bit after she finishes. I don't know how that, because at that point you don't have any visual. You have to just do everything based on like through your text. Monica bows a little bit after she finishes. I'm all over what she's read. I don't really get it. That sounds something Yuri would have written. Oh, is that a bad thing? Of course not. What does reverie mean? I don't think I've heard it before. It's an English word that means something like having a pleasant daydream. But it comes from a French word that means madness. Appropriate for Halloween, isn't it? Monica's smile is looking a bit more sinister than normal, somehow. How cultured. Yuri looks a little distressed at the implication of Natsuki's sarcasm and the idea that Monica's poem sounded like something she might have written. Do both meanings relate to the poem? You could say that. What do you mean? It reflects on how a blissful act can make the pain go away. For a little while. It's a bit on the nose. Alright guys, all your poems have been pretty good so far. But just wait till you hear my poem. An evil grin stretches across my face as I whip out my own poem. If you're this confident, I'll be looking forward to your recitation. Did you put extra effort into this one, Domo? Well, not quite. What's that supposed to mean? It's not a poem that I wrote myself. Domo. But I promise you that it's very appropriate for the occasion. She looked really mad there. When everyone's arguing, I just stay silent. No one expects it to be me to tell me that. Among Us stream with viewers. I like the consideration, but again, I don't want to be playing something that like I don't really have too much interest in. I'll look into it more. Maybe I'll even buy the game just to try it out before refunding it, if I refund it. But if I do end up enjoying it, or I guess if I find myself being interested in it, I'll keep that up as an idea. How many people can you even play it with? This is a poem that has an urban legend attached to it. Supposedly, if you read it out loud, you'll be cursed so that something tragic happens to you. Maybe even death. Ah! That's so scary. I know, right? It's great. This poem is titled Tomino's Hell, written by a poet named Saijo Yasuo. And it just so happens that this is the poem that I will be reading to you all at this very moment. Tomo! Don't do it! What if something bad really happens to you? Yeah, right. It's called an urban legend for a reason, you know. 10 players? Damn. Yeah, sorry, I feel bad because that's got to be disappointing, but at the moment, I don't really have interest in the game, but if it does come up, that'll definitely be like my first, not suggestion, my first, I guess, idea of when it comes to a stream with Among Us. That'll be great to do. It might bring us closer to each other, you know? But yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. Right now, I'm not that interested in the game. Yeah, for sure. Emphasis on legend, as in something that's not real. Still, I like to see the data on all the people who have read the poem so far. And statistically speaking, it's likely that something tragic will eventually happen to you anyway. Siraj will remember that. I find that there's always some element of truth behind these stories, though. Of course, this truth might not reflect the literal meaning of the stories and legends. However, there's likely a message behind the legend. Yeah, I'm not gullible enough to believe any of this stuff, though. Alright, guys, let's settle down. You can all voice your thoughts after I read it, huh? Tomino's Hell. Elder sister vomits blood. Oh god, I already don't like where this is going. Elder sister vomits blood. Younger sister's breathing fire. While sweet little Tomino just spits up the jewels. All alone does Tomino go falling into that hell, a hell of utter darkness without even flowers. Is Tomino's big sister the one who whips him? What? Oh, kinky. The purpose of the scourging hang dark in his mind, lashing and thrashing him, but never quite shattering. One sure path to Avicii, the eternal hell, and into the blackest of hells. Guide him now, I pray, to the golden sheep, to the nightingale. How much did he? This guy, you couldn't have chosen a shorter poem, bro. You're trying too hard. How much did he put in that letter pouch to prepare for his trek to the eternal hell? Spring is coming, to the valley, to the wood, to the spiraling chasms of the blackest hell. The nightingale in her cage, the sheep aboard the wagon, and tears well up in the eyes of sweet little Tomino. Sing, O nightingale, in the vast, misty forest. He screams, he only misses his little sister. His wailing desperation echoes throughout hell. A fox peony up, I don't know how to read that word, opens its golden petals, down past the 7 mountains and 7 rivers of hell. The solitary journey of sweet little Tomino. If in this hell they be found, may they then come to me, please. Those sharp spikes of punishment from Needle Mountain, not just on some empty whim. His flesh pierced with blood-red pins. They serve as hellish signposts for sweet little Tomino. I have no emotion to begin with. Anytime you hear my tone pitch up or down, it's all fake. I remember in, what is it, one of my older videos, so sometimes I send some of my videos to my friends to give me some like advice, and the most common one has been, Dominic, you sound too monotone, or Dominic, it's like you have no emotion. It's not like I'm trying to read it like that. I think it's funny because like when I'm in public or something, most people always think like I'm pissed off, but I'm not really. It's just the way my face looks, I guess. I guess that's what that has been said. It's the way I look. It's not like I'm trying to as well. Not sure if it's just me overthinking it, but I feel a strange chill running down my spine after reading that. Domo! That was seriously too scary. Heh, it was alright. I should probably downplay it, at least for Sayori's sake. Aw, he cares about not scaring her. I'd have to agree with Sayori. It had a very creepy, old-fashioned feel to it. After hearing that, I wouldn't doubt that something bad looms in your future. This is so mean. And this is also... I don't like that they're pointing towards that Sayori could have like something unfortunate happen. I don't want to deal with unfortunate tree. I don't want to deal with anything unfortunate in this game. No, I haven't read. Okay, I haven't read anything by Junji Ito. I know he's written like some interesting horror. I know he has an anime. Does he have an anime for his stories? He writes like just horror stories, not like full like length anime type, or no, sorry, full length story things. They're like short horror stories, are they? Wait, they play Hangman Story. Oh God, Jason, no. Why? Oh, the anime sucks. Okay. Monica, personally, I found that poem quite beautiful. Of course, it's certainly eerie, but there are a lot of symbols and metaphors that I could pick out just from hearing that one reading. I think that you have to look into this poem more in my free time. Shh, you guys think that was scary? It was pretty meh, in my opinion. The poet was clearly trying too hard to be edgy and smart. If I may, oh God, come on, we're all enjoying Halloween. Let's not fight here. The all anime? No, I didn't. I don't think I've ever said that. Or are you talking about misreading what Starry said? Not all anime suck. If I may respectfully disagree, the tone and word choice of the poem matches its content. It's not written that way simply to be edgy. After all, if I understood it correctly, Tomino was banished to hell for murdering his own parents. How'd you get that out of the poem? Well, it mentions that Tomino is on the way back to Avicii, the lowest of hells in Buddhism. And killing one's parents is one way that you can get sent there. Well, whatever. I still don't like it. Well, you guys can agree to disagree. But whether you like the poem or not, you'd have to agree that it and the legend attached to it are pretty interesting, right? I mean, I guess. Domo, I'm gonna have to keep a good eye on you from now on, just in case the legend comes true. Sorry, there's probably a bigger chance that something bad will happen to you first, given how clumsy you are. I don't like this. Ugh. No, please don't say that. Hey, we all share a laugh. It's our joining. Oh, yeah, we're laughing now. Oh God, we all share a laugh. It's our joining in after a moment of pouting. Guys, this has been so enjoyable. It's fun to scare your friends with silly pranks, and dressing up is also a lot of fun. Although, I don't really like horror that much. It's just so scary to think what could be out there. Stop being a chicken, Sayuri. Hey, you're the one who got scared by Monica earlier. The girls all laugh at my expense as I let out a groan. She's never gonna let me live this one down. Touche. Anyway, it's ghost story time, right? I don't really know many ghost stories, to be honest. Sorry. But I looked on the internet to find some. Most were super long, like this one about what was it? Some kind of sleep experiment? Oh, I know what she's talking about. Sorry, you're rambling. Oh, oops. Sorry, I'm new to telling scary stories. I'm curious though, guys. What sights or sounds scare you? I'll be honest with you, silence scares me, especially after I've read a gripping horror story. Is it just me or who finds reverse music really creepy? My piano teacher showed me a few reverse pieces once. It just felt wrong to listen to, especially when there's vocals. You start hearing things that aren't there. That reminds me of is it Strawberry Fields by the Beatles? That someone was like, it was back when they thought the whole Paul McCartney clone or look-alike controversy, not controversy, what do you call it? Conspiracy. When that thing popped up and they thought that at the end of the song, if you reverse it, it's like it's saying I buried Paul. And then there's another one. Is it the Gravity Falls intro song that if you play it backwards or something that you can hear? I can't remember what it was. Yeah, the Russian sleep experiment. I don't know why, but like sometimes when I'm on YouTube, I like just looking up like these type of things, and that one was really creepy. Like I remember there was an image that was on one video that kind of like showed what it would look like, and God, it's like you're practically a skeleton and stuff. Just thinking about it, oh, I don't know. Come on, Natsuki, there has to be something out there that creeps you out. You'll just laugh. We won't. They're gonna laugh. She's right, Natsuki. We've all shared. What is it? Natsuki averts her eyes, talking to the floor. The noises that children's toys. What? I'm not gonna laugh. The noises that children's toys make. It's like when I'm home alone and I think of like a Jack in the Box. Okay, that's fair. That has been used for like a horror element. A Jack in the Box playing by itself. It creep you guys out too. No, I'm with you. I've always found anything to do with children scary, especially in the dark. The sound of babies crying, for example. Normally it's annoying, but if I heard it in the dark and there was no one else around, I shiver. Well, it's fitting you mentioned that, Domo. Don't you remember the argument we had on Halloween back when we were like 10? No? Sorry, where is this going? We were both on our way to a Halloween party. It was pretty quiet out, so you could hear everything. I heard the sound of a baby crying, but it wasn't coming from inside anyone's house or anything. There weren't many people on the streets either, and it definitely wasn't one of them. It was coming from down a dark alleyway. A chill runs down my spine as I remember exactly what incident she's talking about. Man, I wish we could get some visuals. I remember I wanted to go out and investigate. I was scared it was a toddler in danger, but you didn't let me. You were too chicken to... Hey! Okay, we were just in a rush. But anyway, pretty creepy, right? I guess I can kind of see what you mean about babies crying about being creepy. I was a bit scared myself. Natsuki deserved to get judged. Jesus. Humor breaker? What's that? Porcelain dolls are the creepiest. Any dolls. My sister had dolls, like she would like lay them on her bed end, like the ending of the bed where your feet would go or somewhere. And the way it was positioned is like the door would be facing, or the doorway would be facing the bed. So anytime you walked by at night with the lights off, and like say she's not there, maybe she's in the living room or something, and like the lights are off in the back, you just walk by, you just see like a bunch of dolls like only lit up by like the outside. It's just creepy. And, like any dolls, I don't know why, but like yes, it gets to your head, but when you think like they're moving and watching you, I say that as I have figurines wouldn't. Nah, figurines wouldn't do the same. Have you ever been getting water from your sink or pouring juice milk and had this unshakable feeling that someone was... Yes, I've had it. I think it's worse when like you've just watched a horror movie. Like right after watching something that's scary, then you have those like thoughts more, I guess, they're heightened. So, so when you do anything that relates or is similar to something that happened in like a horror story or movie, then it just makes you feel like shit too. I hate that one, especially like because sometimes I'll be at the house by myself and like I have to get ready for school or something, and so like there's no one home because most people are at work. That's like the worst one. Looking back, I'm glad you convinced me not to go. Guess being a wimp has its perks, huh? Yuri, Sayuri, and Natsuki all laugh. Monica, however, looks like she's been slapped in the face. Guys, do you not realize how lucky you were? Oh god. Oh, I get. Oh, I see where this is going. Is this gonna become like a chained creepy story where they build off of each other? Because I know they were supposed to have horror stories prepared already, but it seems like they're like freeballing this. Oh god, you guys have no idea. What? Sayuri, did anything seem a bit off about that baby's cry? Sayuri scrunches up her face in an attempt to recall. No, not really. Well, it did sound a bit repetitive though. Like the cries didn't change much. Monica's voice shakes as she replies. Guys, that's what serial killers do to lure out young women. I can't help but burst. Oh, what? I can't help but burst out laughing. What, pretend to be babies? Come on, Monica, you had me going for a second there, but you kind of ruined the punchline. She looked straight into my eyes. No, Domo. They record a clip of a baby's cries and hide the speaker in a dark place. They prey on women's maternal instincts because they know they're attracted to the sounds of infants in distress. Okay, this took a more serious turn. I thought it was part of the horror stories. That makes me just feel like a piece of shit. The laughter dies on my lips as a cold, sickening silence takes its place. Oh my god. That's why the cries didn't sound natural. They just recorded a small segment and replayed it over and over. It all makes sense now. The unnatural cries in the dark alleyway. A meticulous, calculated effort to ensnare an unsuspecting victim. Wait, hang on. Didn't Miss Kasumi go missing around that time? Miss Kasumi used to teach Sayuri and I a long time ago. What happened to her exactly? Sayuri shrugs. Oh, the Bloody Mary thing. I get that feeling more often than like after getting that I have to walk down a very dark hallway. My room is at the very end of it. That's right. You want to get your room in the most like lit possible place, or at least close by that you don't have to like take a long corridor or something. We were told that she moved away suddenly to work in a different part of the country, right? People used to spread really scary, horrible rumors about what happened to her, but they really don't make sense. Hang on, she had a child of her own that year, didn't she? Oh god, she did. And my parents wouldn't really discuss her whenever I asked. They were super dismissive of the whole thing. I always wondered why. Oh my goodness. Wait, you guys actually believe that? Everyone looks at Natsuki shocked. Oh, come on. There's no way you guys almost walked into a trap. Besides, that's just an urban legend. What happened to the teacher then? She just disappeared and Domo's parents refused to talk about it? I don't know about you, but that just seems pretty convenient for this story. Well, maybe some things are better left off unanswered, huh? It's just a theory, a horror theory. Although I do hope Sayuri and I are just misremembering. Well, on that cheerful note, how about we move on to the next story? I'd like to nominate Natsuki. My story? Natsuki, do you not have one? Hey, I never said that. I do, but it's just, I got it off the internet. I don't like horror. So if it's bad, it's not my fault, okay? Natsuki clears her throat. Anyway, it's about these two friends named Aoi and Nariko. Basically, there was a rumor going around their high school about people seen going in and out in an abandoned house on the outskirts of town. Most people thought they were just drug dealers, but some swore by the fact that the house was being used by a cult of some sort. Aoi and Nariko were pretty outgoing and adventurous, so they decided one night to check the place out. They get to the house and it's pitch black out. Luckily, Aoi had brought flashlights for the two of them. Nariko, on the other hand, brought a knife with her just in case they ran into trouble. They go inside and the place reeks. We're talking Hey, you've never... We're talking Domo's room levels of stink. Hey! Everybody bursts out laughing. Was that really necessary? Sorry, I had to. Anyway, they look around for a bit. They find the door to the basement, the stairs to the second floor, things like that. Finally, they go into the kitchen and find the source of the smell. There's some weed on the table and it looks to be recently used. This confirms Aoi's suspicions that it's just a drug dealer and she wants to leave. Nariko, on the other hand, still wants to snoop around for a bit. They get into an argument with each other, with Nariko calling Aoi a coward because she thinks Aoi wants to leave since she's afraid of all the rumors. Then Nariko goes, yeah, well, if you're not afraid, then go down into the basement. Aoi gladly accepts and walks over to the basement door. As soon as she opens it, she feels a sharp pain in her back, and before she can react, she gets pushed down the stairs. What? She stumbles down the stairs, and once she hits the bottom, she realizes she can't feel her legs. Her vision is blurred, but she can barely make out a figure standing at the top of the stairs with a knife. The last thing Aoi hears before she passes out is Nariko's footsteps as she descends down the stairwell, and an old, grizzled voice say this one will do nicely. Wait, it was Nariko. It was her friend that killed her. Man, I live at the edge of the woods, creepy as hell getting home. Oh no. Get that feeling every time I unlock my door. Oh man. I mean, at least as long as it's like a nice place to live in. Damn, at the edge of the woods? I feel it's like some eternal instincts to say a game theory after he said it's just a theory. How can you not? It's like, after watching so many of those videos and just hearing it, it like catches on. It's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. The very next day, I'm not making fun of him, by the way. It's just a really catchy way to end his videos. The very next day, Nariko and Aoi call in sick. It's kind of a shame, really, because they miss out on all the talk about how someone heard strange animal-like growls coming from the old abandoned house on the outskirts of town. So yeah, hope you liked it or whatever. What happened to Nariko and Aoi at the end? They didn't die, did they? Heh, use your imagination. Nice story, Natsuki. Cults usually provide a good fodder for horror stories. Indeed, I read quite a few novels involving cults. Doesn't Portrait of Markov involve something like that? Something similar, yes. I don't know, it has to be one syllable. A spook theory. It's just a theory. A spook theory. Thanks for what? Speaking of Yuri and horror stories, how about you go next, Yuri? Me? Alright then. No, I love his videos. I think it's funny. Okay, so I've never played a Five Nights at Freddy's game. But I've watched all his theory videos about it. At least up to like, I think FNAF 4, 3. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if he's made anything new after the third game came out, because I didn't pay attention to what was happening in those recent games. I just think the lore behind it is cool. Not cool. It's fucked up. At least the lore behind it, but I just like watching videos about it. It's like the same way I watch like conspiracy theory videos. Give it your best shot. You're walking alone one pale autumnal night. The moon is graceful, casting her light down like snowdrops. As you continue down your path, something shambles behind you. You turn around to look for what it might be, but all you see is a cluster of leaves rustled by the pale air. Slowly returning, you notice the lights in every house around you going out and then flickering before fully extinguishing. With tentative steps, you advance towards one of them to investigate. Just as you're about to reach the window, you hear something snapping behind you. A broken twig is all that remains. Uncertainly floating around inside your head, you unconsciously start walking faster, away from the suburb. Eventually, you find solace in silence. The only sound being your heartbeat. It's quiet. Nothing bad seems to be happening now. Oh shit, do you actually... Damn, dude. In fact, nothing at all has... Yeah, hold up. I mean, how's it going, Dylan? And as well as like... Are you like for real? And in fact, nothing at all seems to be happening. Confused, you look around and... I mean... The chances of recovering, at least, for younger people, right? Shit, dude. So I'm guessing you're, like, by yourself in... What, self-quarantine now? Are you getting treated? Confused, you look... I don't know. I'm like paying attention to the chat now. Confused, you look around and see that you're in front of your house in the street. I mean, why are you here on the stream? I feel like... Oh, man. The stream's not worth it. The stream's not worth it. You should be taking care of yourself. Fuck, dude. You're chilling here. I mean, I guess thanks, but no. It doesn't. Stream cures corona. I mean, I appreciate it, but yeah. Take care, man. Fuck. Hopefully you recover. I know that. What is it? I heard that even if you recover from it, you still have like permanent damage to your lungs or something afterwards. And I think my cousin also got diagnosed with it, but she recovered, so hoping the best for you, man. Confused, you look around and see that you're in front of your house in the street. No one is stirring, nor are there any lights. Gently pacing towards your house, you go through the door. The lights are on, the television is on, but no one in sight. This is unusual. You're expecting your parents to be home tonight. Had they gone out without telling you? No, that couldn't be it. They always let you know what it'll be. Best girl, huh? But I'm not a girl. You pull out your phone and open up your contacts to give them a call. However, no one is registered in there anymore. No matter how hard you try to remember, you can't call out to them. Suddenly, there is a heavy knock on the door. You peer through the keyhole, but see no one. Another knock. Another. Oh, she's having those eyes again. Oh, the PTSD, her eyes. You cautiously open the door, but there is still no one there. No one anywhere. I'll try. I don't think I'm that entertaining, guy. How did this happen? Why are you all alone in the piercing silence? Silence so loud it fills the air. Forgot what happened, can't lie. Right now we're just doing the Halloween event. Everyone's like not, what's the word? They've made amends. No one's fighting anymore, at least for now. If you feel sorry for Dylan on cancel nudity, no. My stream. Besides, I think Dylan already played through it. Played through the... Was it Dylan? I'm trying to remember who says what in chat. I'm sorry. How did this happen? Why are you alone? In the piercing silence. I think someone played it without the nudity thing. Besides, it's just the Halloween event. There's nothing to see here. Unless their outfits are more revealing than we think it is. Oh, okay. How did this happen? Why are you alone? In the piercing silence, silence so loud it fills the air. You do not know, and there isn't any way for you to find out. That's it? What a dumb story. Yeah, like I was saying, no one's fought until now, and it's just every time like they do something, and it happened with the poems and now with the stories. Nothing even happened. Where were the scary monsters and stuff? There is no greater fear than the unknown, Natsuki. Sharp claws can't be prepared for. Enigmatic silence cannot. What's more fearful? Something you know is coming for you, or feeling safe when you're in fact not? Yeah, I got you there, didn't ya? Quite a somber note to end your story on, Yuri. We can always count on you for a good horror tale, huh? Anyway, I'll go next. Although, a scary story. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've come up with a ghost story before. I haven't read too many horror stories either. Ugh. Wait, what? Wait, that's not right. What the hell? What? I mean, wait, oh, that's right. You're not it's not online classes for you, is it? Man. Well, I guess that isn't a surprise. Just make one up then. It'll be fun. Well, I can't say I've tried that before. Are you trying to get out of telling a story? Of course not. Now that I think about it, there is one I've heard of. Monika's expression turns serious. The mood in the room turns serious. She uses the same intensity she did for when she read her poems and everyone quiets down. Oh, actually, I have, oh god, I keep sidetracking. But I just want to tell this real quick because it still pisses me off to this day. I mean, yeah, I'm fine now. But my mom, I remember one morning I was feeling like super sick, like nauseous sick. I was about to throw up, I feel like. And my mom made me go to school. She didn't believe me. So here's the thing. Unless I've told this before. After school. No, I think I have told this. The story about how I threw up on a library computer. I think I've told it. Monika's expressions turn serious. The mood and when the room turns serious. She uses the same intention. Okay, I read that. A number of years ago, Tanabata had come along as it does every year. It's a story of a lost little girl. Where am I? She cried. She cried and cried, hoping desperately she could find someone to help her. But the little girl was alone. A lot of the Reddits for scary stories are yeah. But the little girl was alone. Nobody could hear her. But just as all hope seemed lost, she heard a voice. Isn't the night wonderful? The girl looked up. Where before there was nobody was now a man in an elegant yukata. He wore what looked like a no mask, but it was completely blank. Behind the man stood a stall, masks and lanterns of all sorts hanging from it. How rude of me, the man admonished himself. Welcome, dear customer. Your heart seems unhappy. Why not take a look at my wares? The man said as he gestured to the masks behind him. Please take one that will bring a smile to your face. The girl looked at the masks. There were ones that looked frightening, ones that looked strange, ones that looked exotic, and many others. What about your mask, mister? The girl asked. I'm sorry, but this mask is very special. It's not for sale. The girl looked sad. I like that mask. It looks really cool. The man laughed softly. It has been called many things, but this is perhaps the first time it has been called cool. Would you like a fruit? The man asked, picking one from the tree behind him. They're sweet and delicious. The girl reached to take it, but the man pulled his hand back. They're not for children. The girl was confused. But just tonight it should be fine, he said as he offered his hand once again. In the festival of dull night, children can become adults, and adults can become children. Is that true? Asked the girl, and the man assured her it was. The girl took the fruit and bit into it. It was unlike anything she had tasted before. Oh my god. Someone needs to check it. No! Extra no try Gingy if you want to try scary. Where's the coin? Yeah, I think most people have heard of Gingy though. The thing is, we don't even have... Okay. We don't have any alcohol in the house, guys. I can't drink on stream anyways if I wanted to. It was almost overwhelming, but the flavor was wonderful. If you hear me stretching a lot, it's because like I literally woke up like an hour before the stream. It's good. The girl said happily. The man laughed again. I'm glad you think so. There's plenty, so please eat all you like. As she ate, the man took down a mask. What about this one? The girl took the mask. It looks like me, but she looks like a princess. The girl said in awe, Do you like it? Please take it. What about money? Asked the girl. I don't need money. Instead, I would like to be friends. Is that okay? Of course, the girl agreed. From now on, we're friends. I'm glad. The man. This is kind of creepy. Isn't this like it's like an underage girl with like some freaking old man selling some weird masks. Oh, he's like does he purely write manga? Like horror manga? Or does he write novels too? Just get a bottle and claim it's water. I guess I could do that. But what about when I'm using face cam? Same thing. I think there was a guy in one of my classes in high school who actually filled like one of those hydro flasks with straight up alcohol. Not that I took any sips from it. I just heard. I'm glad, the man said with gratitude. Why not put on your mask? The girl did so. She was overcome with a strange feeling. Why is it? She asked. At last. Long. I have dreamt of this moment. My dear, my Eve, my only friend. The man smiled behind his mask as he spoke as the light of the stars began to fade. For it is the festival of the night where children become adults and adults become children. Let it be known. Another unconventional horror story, I see. Yep. I guess monsterless horror stories are more popular than you think. I rather like the mysterious tone myself. It's very reminiscent of the style of Asian horror stories. You guys have a weird sense of what's scary. I mean, this story isn't necessarily meant to scare you to death. Spirits don't have to just be frightening, you know? Well, it is Halloween. Aren't things supposed to be scary today? But Halloween is fun too, not just scary. Alright, you guys, break it up. Let's just all agree to disagree again. Monica smiles gratefully at me, while Noski shoots me a disgruntled look. Anyway, guess it's my turn to tell a story. So this is something that actually happened to a friend of mine. Oh, really? Yes, really? So I happened to Sayori. It's like saying that she's my only friend. The hell? Got a hydro fast. I think I'm back on Yuri gang. You think you're back on Yuri gang? What changed? The story's about me? Is that true, Dama? What? No, it's not. Let's just get on with the story, shall we? Right, anyway. So this friend of mine lived alone in an apartment building. He lived in downtown area and loved to party all night, and one night, he was out as usual. However, when he stumbled back home in his early hours of the morning, he realized that he'd lost his keys and was locked out of his apartment. So he ended up having to call his landlord, who was pissed at having to wake up in the middle of the night to let him back in. But in the end, he was able to get home safely, so that's all that matters, right? I can certainly relate to that comforting feeling. He had to change heart. I got hit with the Rona and started seeing things differently. Right, but when he got inside, he noticed that his keys were actually on his nightstand. So he didn't lose them after all. They weren't an extra set his landlord lent him? Nope, he was able to recognize them by the keychain he attached to it. So, that's it? Pretty much, yeah. What's so scary about that? Guess you haven't realized it, huh? What do you mean? Wait. The apartment was locked when he got back, right? Yeah, I got that part. But his keys were still in the apartment. So how do you suppose he locked them in? The landlord, obviously. The landlord's just playing a trick on him. Ha! Huh? Someone must have gone into his apartment, placed him inside, then locked the door themselves from the inside. And the only sets of keys were my friends and his landlord, so... Well, how do you know? They could have duplicated it. Alright, see you, Siraj. Have a good night. Yeah, man, Dylan, if you gotta take the res, just go ahead. I think we're like closing up anyway soon. Close enough. What the hell am I, shop? Whoever it was who brought his keys back was still in the apartment when he got home. But who was it then? He never found out. Huh? Oh, she's crying! I just realized. Sorry, no. I'm sorry. Change. I look back up and change of lung. Oh, I don't know how. Oh, the other locks and deadbolts. You're gonna make me permanently paranoid. That was quite an enjoyable story, Domo. Although it was short, the realization at the end definitely made up for that. Plus, it always hits like more if it's like, well, wait, you didn't realize? Because then you know that you like passed something up when you were listening to the story. Plus, the story calls on the real fears of things like squatters, stalkers, and killers. Who knows, maybe one of us had a squatter living in our own home, hidden away, never to be found. Oh, that reminds me. I've seen stories of, what is it, like someone would find like a homeless man living in their attic and they never knew about it or something like that? I think there's something similar. Stop right there. I don't even think about it. Okay, that story wasn't half bad. Glad you liked it. I'll have to admit, this has been pretty fun, guys. Yeah, it really has. We should do this sort of thing, this sort of stuff more often. Sayori, Halloween only comes around once a year. Oh, yeah. If I may make a suggestion, we all turn to look at her. Well, as it's fitting for the mood, would you like to try the Kokiri-san game? Huh? What's that? Oh, the Ouija board thing? Isn't that just some urban legend? Only if you believe it is, Natsuki. Ouija board stuff, huh? On one hand, although it's not very hard to scare me, I'm a bit skeptical about ghosts. You're a homeless man in an attic. Although I've heard from a lot of people that messing around with the dark arts is a dangerous business. I mean, we're in a dark school late at night with no one else around. If you really did open a portal for a malevolent spirit to enter our world, who knows what could happen? Nah, that's a bit too far-fetched. At least if the spooky ghost kills me, I won't have to do that math homework that I've been procrastinating for a week. Seems a lot more tempting now. Can you tell us more, Yuri? Of course. So, Kokiri-san is the name of the spirit we'll summon. The name compromises 3 animals, a fox, a dog, and a raccoon. Each animal represents something different. For example, the dog is a loyal and protecting, while the fox is a trickster or a teacher. You can ask Kokiri-san different things. You can ask who loves you, whether you'll become rich, etc. Hang on. You can ask it anything? A devilish smile crosses her face. Why don't we ask Kokiri-san when we're gonna die? Oh god, no! Wait. What attic are you in, though? I locked myself out before. I had a lot of fun breaking into my... How did you do that? Was it like through the window or something? Because like if you end up damaging something, that's gotta suck because you have to end up paying for it. Yuri looks aghast, nervously flailing with a strand of hair. Natsuki, there are questions you shouldn't ask, and that's one of them. Nah, come on, Yuri. This is the perfect time for it. This is like building up to be like a bad like an actual bad situation out of a horror movie. You get to like into it, and then you realize you fucked up. I don't think you realize what you're getting into. There are many stories of people messing around with spirits, all ending with awful consequences. Oh, come on, Yuri. Besides, it's part dog. If it starts trying to possess someone, we can just throw a stick for it. Also, it's a Shinto spirit, not a demon or a ghost. Natsuki is the one wearing a bone outfit, and we all know dogs love bones. just fucking throw her across the room. So it's just her who has to worry. Natsuki would have made a wonderful Medusa with a death glare like that. Well, seeing as we've already broken in and have some illegal contraband on our hands, she shoots a wink at Yuri, who ducks her head down, blushing. Oh, I don't like the violin. Adding an animalistic rate into the mix. Well, might as well. Haha. Yay, that's the spirit. Okay then. That's your sleep paralysis, dude. Yeah, I get sleep paralysis so often. Even just recently. So I don't know what causes it, but or like there's no like really no cause, but I heard sleep deprivation can cause it. And so when the RTX 3080 graphics card, I don't know if you guys are into that whole release. I stayed up all night. I stayed up all night waiting for that card. And then I don't think the next day we had a thunderstorm or something. So I also woke up late and I ended up not being able to sleep. And so I was sleep deprived for 2 nights now. And the day I did try going to sleep, the second I closed my eyes, I went straight into paralysis. So like I couldn't sleep, and I went that whole day without sleeping again. So 2 nights in the whole day, pretty much without sleeping. It sucked ass. We had left that one open because of elevation differences. It was deaf. You have to climb it. Let's begin the preparations. With the ritual set up and the candles dimmed, we're ready to go. We also have to open a window, which according to Yuri, allows the spirit to enter and exit. The ambient noises from outside permeate the room, adding to the atmosphere within. There better not be some jump scare in this game. So what happens now? Whoa. Whoa, we get to play! Oh my god! Interactiveness. Place a coin on the red gate. Oh god, okay. So after a bit, okay, sorry, I just skipped over that. What happens now? Place a coin on the red gate. The Tory is where the spirit enters and exits. Not everyone place your index finger in the coin. Okay. After a bit of crowding, we managed to squeeze the tip of everyone's finger onto the coin. Oh my god, this is like a short step of hand holding with everyone. Be careful not to let go of the coin. What happens if we do? Please don't. Fine, let's get on with this already. Alright. Yuri visibly composes herself and continues. Kokiri-san, if you're here, please move this coin. At first, nothing happens. Just as Natsuki thought, a silly urban legend. No way. There is no way the coin just moved. My eyes have to be playing tricks on me. The coin, initially on the red Tory, slowly slides across the yes. Ooh! The thing with this is because there's 5 of us. 4. 5? Yeah, 4. 5. 5 of us on the coin. Someone's moving it. Gullible. Visitors are engaging in indirect hand holding. Did you guys see that? Even Natsuki is in a state of disbelief. Alright, who did that? Real jokester you are. Very funny. The crickets outside can be heard clearly in the silence that follows. No one steps up to claim responsibility for the coin's movement. Wow, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? Whoever it was, just tell us already. More crickets. Fine, I'm not bringing cupcakes anymore until no, not the cupcakes. Until someone admits to it. But Natsuki, and stop calling me that. I bet it was Yuri. She was the one who suggested this. Me? I would never. I guess Yuri is a scaredy cat. It wasn't me either. Yeah, Sayori's a scaredy cat too. So that leaves Domo and Monica. Natsuki, have you considered that maybe, just maybe, it really is Kokiri-san moving the coin? Yeah, right. There's no such thing as ghosts. Kokiri-san is a spirit, not a ghost. Same difference. Well, all I have to say is that I didn't do it. Natsuki's skeptical glare causes me to hurry on. But I know that there's got to be some sort of scientific explanation for this. I can't seriously be witnessing the paranormal, can I? Monica kind of says. Jason, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, Einstein. Okay, Einstein, what's your scientific explanation for this then? I'm working on it. It has to be one of us doing it. I know. Why don't we ask Kokiri-san to tell me that Domo and I could have done? I need to sleep more. Sorry. 3 nights of staying up will do this to me. Given that you seem to suspect us the most. Okay then, Sayori. Ask it something. But what should I ask? I don't know. Anything that Domo and Monica couldn't have known. Oh, I know. Kokiri-san, can you please tell me what I have on the top shelf of my refrigerator? What question is that supposed to be? Sorry, I guess I'm kind of hungry. The banner peters out as we expectantly watch the coin. Suddenly, the coin drifts a little to the right. Natsuki squints as she scrutinizes each of our faces. Meanwhile, the rest of the girl's eyes seems to be glued to the coin, Yuri's face blanching at each further movement. Everyone seems to await with bated breath as the coin slowly inches over to the letter R. A. Sayori's eyes widen while Yuri ever so slightly backs away from the paper. The coin carries on moving. Ramen. Ramen. They're leftovers. Sorry, you've really got to eat more healthily. But it's so tasty. Should we really be using Kokiri-san to answer such frivolous questions? That wasn't frivolous at all. We were proving whether or not it was one of us moving the thing. Magnets. Ah. Is that how they work? I wish Dumb would just turn hands and explain. Sorry, I'm not exactly the smartest one. Now you have your answer. None of us moved it. Wait, so is that supposed to mean it was Kokuri-san who moved it? Monica seems awfully cheery at this revelation. Man, Monica, does anything faze you? I've just been in much scarier scenarios than this. Plus, I've got to stay confident as the president, you know? I see. So Kokuri-san is real then. I tried to get you all to take this seriously. I mean, you really can't blame us for thinking that this was all fake. I do still think there's a trick to this. Natsuki, whatever. If you want us to take this seriously, then I'll take this to serious places, alright? Natsuki, Kokuri-san, what is the date of my death? Yuri throws me a fright. God, I swear to God, if it's like today or like tomorrow. Yuri throws me a frightened look as we all wait for the coin to move again. Her fingers feel cold as ice against mine. Slowly, the coin moves from the letter N and edges over to the numbers. 31, 10, 2018. That's... Oh my God! That's today. I don't like this anymore, guys. She's crying again. Some questions are better off not being asked. That can't be true, right? Kokuri-san, what about the other girl? What is wrong with you? Oh, I'm using this opportunity to stretch. I'm so tired. What about the other girls in this room? The coin doesn't move. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Don't you want to know the date of your own death? Yeah, like some piece of paper and a coin is gonna tell me that. Yeah, I looked pretty scared earlier. Shut up. As I move away, Yuri gasps. No, we haven't probably finished the game yet. There's a certain procedure. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. If you let go. There's no point. He's already broken the finger on the coin roll. What do we do? Sorry, Yuri. I'll come back to help you guys finish in a bit. We're not gonna come back. You better hurry up, though. I don't like this. Oh my God. Phew. Finally out of the club room. Can't believe that game actually scared me. Although I'm curious to know who it was that rigged the game. It had to have been rigged, right? What? Oh God. I hate when the lights don't turn on. The bathroom is pitch black when I open the door, save for the faint moonlighting glinting of the bathroom mirror. I don't like it. The contrast between the darkness and the shining glaze dazzles me for a moment until I notice it. The dark Oh God. The dark figure within the glass that's standing completely still. All the urban legends that I've heard of involving mirrors begin to rush through my head. Some instincts behind me stop me from moving, as if doing so would stop me from being noticed. I don't even dare to take a breath. As my eyes start to water from the lack of oxygen, the figure in the mirror seems to start wavering as well. Crap. I can't take it anymore. As I bend over to take a wheezing breath, the figure ducks down as well. Huh? Is that my reflection? It's so quiet. So quiet. Scanning my surroundings, I quickly jump to the light switch and flick it on as fast as possible. Ha! Much better. Everything's always better when the lights are on. The fluorescent lights overhead flicker to life, confirming my suspicions. I glare at my reflection and then snort. Luckily, that no one else was there to see that. I slam a stall door shut on compulsion as a sign of bravado to myself, I guess. Cringing at the shockingly loud echoes of the door reverberating around the bathroom, I can't help but remain quiet now. Ooh. The frigid tap water at the sink reminds me of Yuri's icy hands during the game. I should probably hurry back. That was perhaps the most nerve-wracking trip to the bathroom I've ever taken. I shake my head. Snap out of it, Tomo. All these stories aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. It's awfully quiet inside the clubroom. Wonder what witchcraft are the girls up to now. God, please don't, please. What's happening? Stepping into the classroom. It's a prank. I can feel it. A pang of fear and adrenaline shoots through my heart. At first glance, the girl seems to have disappeared. But... At first glance, the girl seems to have disappeared. But I quickly realized that they haven't disappeared. They're all collapsed on the floor and desks. Oh, very convincing, guys. Yeah, I totally believe that you're actually dead. Very funny. A slight rustling gets my attention. Something in my peripheral vision moves onto the Kokiri sandpaper. Curious, I amble over. You should not oh god. Oh no, that's giving me the same vibes. You should have never have come. What? Why is the coin spelling this out? Wait, more importantly, how is the coin moving by itself? My mind flashes back to what Yuri said before I left. We hadn't properly finished the game. There was a certain procedure that we were supposed to follow. But what happens if you don't do all that? Hold on. It's not like ghosts are real though. Right? They must be playing a prank on me right now. Right? I reach down to shake Monika's shoulder. She's lying prone on the floor and I can't help but feel a dread that her body will be cold. As I start to reach down, I freeze. Are those footsteps outside? No one else is supposed to be in the school, right? In a panicked state, I scan the bodies on the floor. All the girls are here, so the footsteps grow louder and louder. They don't sound normal. Almost like they're shuffling or dragging along. Is this real? Am I starting to hear things now? I don't like the music slowing. The blood rushing through my ears is drowning out the sound of the footsteps. Where are they now? I can't tell. Are they close by? Should I hide? How much time until they reach the club room? I can't tell. Crap. Oh god. That's the same. I throw myself to the floor, squeezing my eyes shut. The sound of my heart hammering my chest is almost deafening. Yo, is this gonna screw up that I didn't skip Halloween? Over the drumming of my heart, I hear it. The footsteps stopping right outside the club room. Please don't open the door. As the door rattles open, there's an awful sickening silence until someone or something breathes. Some kind of raspy gurgling and a low, deep vocalization. Something that sounds off, as if someone had warped the sound in a computer program. Something completely and utterly. I'm trying to read this as fast as possible. I just want to get through this. And utterly unnatural that raises the hair on the back of my neck. I feel absolutely paralyzed. My muscles are tensed, my jaw aching from my clenching it shut in nervousness. But if I relaxed, the adrenaline running through my body would immediately give me away with my trembling. As the sweat trickles down the side of my head, I hear it dawing near. A warm moistness settles on my neck as if something were breathing over me. I dare not to even breathe. The idea of breathing and the feel smell of its breath nearly triggers my gag reflex. Am I just imagining this? I can't be, can I? I can't think of any way that this could all just be a simple prank. There's no way that there's no way any of the girls could have manufactured this, being that feels wrong to its very core. The temptation to satisfy my curiosity and look at whatever's hovering over me is completely overpowering. But an instinct deep within demands that I should keep my eyes shut. I can't help but feel a dread that something horrific will happen if I look up. All I can think is to do is pray that this thing goes away. Please go away, please go away, please go away. Maybe this mantra can help me drown out the sheer fear I'm feeling. While silently chanting my mantra over and over in my head, I realize that the room has gone quiet. Please don't look up. Suspiciously quiet. It's too soon to move, isn't it? I'll give it 5 minutes until I peek out of the room. Seconds turn to years, turn to decades. I can't tell how much time has passed, and given my panic state of mind, I don't trust myself to judge time well. It feels like an hour has passed, but it's probably more like a minute after 2. Or has it been 5 minutes? Should I open my eyes? Should I? Hold on, shouldn't I be getting help for the others soon? What if something happens to me, then I can't get help for them anyway? What do I do? How much longer should I hold out for? I can't believe that this is actually happening. I've gone insane, haven't I? Do I dare open my eyes? I strain to hear something. Anything. But it's completely silent. Do I dare? Do I? Maybe I should, if only to end this torment. Screw it. Yeah. Okay. Oh god. I'm scaring myself. I cautiously opened the smallest bit, peeking out from the door's open, so peeking out from behind a curtain of lashes. Nothing's there. Just an empty classroom. A wave of relief cascades through my body, and as quietly as I dare, I let out a breath I've been holding in. I lay there for a bit, breathing heavily. I don't like that there's nothing on the screen. Slowly, I get up and walk over to Monika and desperately shake her. In my hysterical state, I can't help but think that she's probably dead. Monika, please wake up. Aha! Your face. Monika! What? You should have seen your face. She sits up, emerald eyes tearing up from mirth. What did you think? We were actually dead? Her laughter fills the room as the other girls also sit up. Ah. All right, let's go. I'm sorry for scaring you twice in one night, Dumbo. But as you said, it is Halloween. This whole thing, it was just a prank. The board, the footsteps, of course. Yuri told me about the Kokiri-san a week before Halloween, so I was able to rig the answers. It wasn't a ghost or anything like that, dummy. Sorry, we could have said that. We have to get back at them, man. Sorry, would have said that Kokiri-san was right no matter what answer Monica made it give. And the footsteps? There are some little speakers that I hid outside the classroom. Sayori had the idea to pre-record some footsteps and send them to me so we could make it sound like there was someone coming. I sigh as all the detention leaves my body. At least there was a rational explanation for all of this. As the other girls laugh, I can't help but join in. Yeah, they got me fair and square. Okay guys, I'll admit. Well played, you got me good. I'm curious though, how did you get another person to agree to this? Huh? What do you mean? Come on guys, the game's up. I know it was just a prank. No, seriously, what do you mean? Are you guys really gonna keep up the joke? You know, the guy who came inside while I was on the floor. He was gurgly and raspy and kept making all these noises. Like he was saying, well, I'll sound dumb when I try to mimic him, but it was something like, Paul. What are you talking about? The rest of the asylum. We didn't ask anyone else to help out. After all, we couldn't take the risk of someone reporting that we trespass. Indeed, Monica's ruse was simply to rig the Kokiri-san ritual and use the speakers. Who are you talking about? As far as we're concerned, we're the only ones in the building. What? You guys are completely serious now. The girls all nod at me. The only thing I did was deliberately was moving the coin around while I was touching it and rigging the speakers. Nothing else? Oh wait, that's right. I think I know where this is going. Remember the girl who committed suicide in next door? That's right. Sorry, you swear that you're telling the truth. I am. Sawyer would never lie like that to me, so that means... Wait, so you guys didn't hear it? They all exchanged looks of bewilderment. Am I actually losing my mind? Like Yuri said, I'm pretty sure it's just been us in the building. You're honestly telling me you didn't hear anything. The girls share a look of alarm. Domo, relax. There was nothing here. There. It's okay. Yeah, even if there was some spooky ghost, I would have kicked its butt. That tinge of humor along with Sayori's reassurance helps me calm down a little. I'm not exactly convinced, but if the others didn't see or hear anything and they were in the same room, then I must have just imagined it. Right? Okay, everyone. It's getting late. Let's clean up and call it a night. Interesting. I used to think that I'd grown out of Halloween, but today made me realize that anyone can enjoy it. Horror can be fun. Maybe I'll talk to Yuri more about that stuff. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. I was just thinking about the Ouija board. That thing really got to you, huh? I was a little scared too, even though I knew Monica was behind it all. Anyway, I'll see you in school tomorrow. Good night. See you, sir. No, why don't we walk home? Please, I don't want to walk by myself. As I turn and walk home, I can't help but laugh. Yeah, those girls got me good. I never saw that coming. Find it hard to believe that they're only group in the school. I mean, who else would be planning to come to the school at night for Halloween? I feel like... Unless what? Like, why else would you go? And, like, they had a whole setup. That's why they were there. And the bit where the coin was moving by itself was really good, too. Wait. Monica only said that she rigged the actual ritual. Not that she moved the coin around afterwards. Not to mention, there's no way she could have moved it when she was on the floor. The coin, the entity... So does that mean... I take it back. I hate Halloween. Oh, I just realized every now and then, like, something keeps popping up in the top left corner. That's just my, like, temperatures from my computer parts. I'm so sorry if that's been, like, bugging anyone. Oh. All right. I think that's where we're going to end it for today. That's a good segment right there. Thanks for stopping by today, guys. I know it's been, like, what, a week now since I've streamed. But now that things are looking better with the wildfires, I'll be able to get back to like a usual schedule. But you know, just a huge thanks to the firefighters and everything. But yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next stream. Take care and see ya.